Hi everybody, welcome to Food Buddha. My name is Talia and today I'm here to talk about a very interesting topic. So I carefully chose the title of this video and decided to call it How I Lose Weight Without Even Trying. And the very first thing I want to say is I very much realize how it may be triggering for some people. I know how it would be very annoying to me, honestly, when I would hear friends say, "Oh, I lost weight without even trying." And I remember that being just so irritating. So I apologize and I don't want to trigger anybody. But what it is if you're looking to lose weight and you're attracted to this title, this is what you need to see because it's genuinely happening. I lose weight and I'm not even trying, and I really want to share about it. So today that is what I am here to share. I realized looking back that when a friend would say that, I went on vacation and I lost weight, haha, and I would be really upset. It was always, as you can probably guess, it was an indicator of how frustrated I was with myself. It wasn't really about my friend. I wasn't really angry at them because they didn't do anything wrong. But what I was angry at was my own inability to lose weight. So I just invite you to look within, and if even somebody's saying, "I lost weight without trying," if that's triggering to you, just acknowledge it's just your own discomfort with feeling like you can't lose weight, and that's okay. That's what we do. That's natural. And today I'm going to share how you can get this for yourself without all of the struggle. So the first thing that I really want to say is I've noticed as I deepen my own self-awareness, I notice that physical habits in my everyday life change. But the habits that's not the secret, because we could all say we should work out more, we should eat more veggies, we should write in a journal every day. All these habits that might be amazing for one person, they might not resonate with you, or you might not be ready for them, or you might be resisting them. So the gold isn't actually in the habits. The gold is in the mindset that allows you to do the habits with ease. If you're trying to lose weight and you're like, "That's it, I'm going to work out every single day." If you're angry at yourself, those workouts are going to be hard. It's probably going to be stressful. You might even injure yourself. It won't feel good. But if you're inspired to work out and move your body more, then it will feel good because it's coming from a place of inspiration. So this is all going to make sense, and I'm going to really do my best to guide you to how you can get this too, where you can be losing weight and it's not such a big deal. It's not such a big struggle. So the first thing I really had to realize when I was immersed in diets and not feeling good and feeling like I was putting in so much effort and never seeing results, which is why it would bug me if somebody said, "I lost weight without trying," is I've been working out for hours a day and I'm not seeing that type of result. What I had to realize is I am a fluid being, which means I'm different every single day. It means that I have different needs, different emotions. My body feels certain ways on different days. So you have to allow that, first of all, that wiggle room to be who you really are when you're trying to lose weight. Resist taking something on that's every day I have to do this, or Monday and Wednesday I do cardio, and Thursday and Friday. Maybe in your schedule it works best to do yoga on Wednesdays or something, but when you set yourself up with a rigid schedule, it gives you no room to be. So you have to take into account, well, what if you're tired? What if your muscles need more recovery? What if you're on your period? What if you're stressed? All these things will alter and shift the way that your body responds to losing weight and your ability to create healthy habits. So the first thing you have to realize is you are a fluid being that's going to need different things on different days. And the very first step to losing weight, keeping it off, being healthy, doing it without the struggle, is acknowledging that your body has needs and it's trying to tell you what those needs are all the time. And often we haven't really been shown that, how to pay attention to our body's needs. So we get really stressed with what we should eat and how much we should exercise and all of this stuff because we're not aware of what our body actually needs. And it's this for everybody. If your body needs to lose weight to be healthier, it is trying to lose weight to be healthier all the time. That's not to say if you lose weight, you're a better person or you're more worthy or even that you'll be more beautiful. It means if your body needs to take the pressure off those joints, maybe the pressure off your blood, it actually means it would thrive and it would be healthier if it had less weight. Your body's trying to get to that all the time, and it's trying to send you signals to get to that all the time. Those signals will look very different every day. They'll look very different for different people, but the types of signals your body is giving you to try to shed weight and be at this healthiest state are things like my mouth is dry, that means I'm thirsty. Your body's encouraging you for optimal health, you need to drink water right now. Or when your eyes are burning at the end of the night and you're going, I'm tired, your body's saying for optimal health, rest now. So we have to really tap into our body wisdom and our body cues and trust that if your body would be healthier with less weight, it's trying to get you there, which is awesome because you just need to learn how to work along with it instead of in resistance to it, which is all of the I have to's and I should and the boot camp mentality. So we can actually listen to our body and sometimes be doing the same acts like drinking more water, eating more veggies, but it doesn't come from because you should or because you would somehow be better if you lost 10 pounds, meaning like you'd be more worthy or you'd be more beautiful or maybe you'll find a soulmate. That's none of that stuff. We're just talking about health. For you to be a whole, happy person, if your body could use a few less pounds to be healthier, it's trying to get you there. So let's get you really present to what it means to listen to your body. It's exactly that. It's listening to those body cues. It's everything that you're doing. If your feet are sore, my body's telling me to get off my feet or change shoes or put your feet up. So really start to pay attention to how your body feels all the time. Even if you're standing or sitting at your desk and your back starts to hurt, you think, that's my body telling me to switch positions, to get up and stretch, to not sit for so long, to take little breaks. Your body's trying to get you there all the time. And when we start listening, it will release weight. That's part of the package. So you don't have to focus on weight loss. You have to focus on getting to know your body. So I'm going to share with you the actual habits that have shifted in my life and how I created that I think has allowed me to continue to lose weight. This is what my intuition is telling me. In the last couple of months, I've been noticing like new muscles in my tummy I've never seen, or lots of extra strength in my arms from yoga, and lines in my body. I can tell I'm leaning out. I feel more energetic. And so I know that there's been some very real shifts. I don't weigh myself anymore, but I can tell by the way my clothes fit that I'm losing weight. So I'm going to share with you exactly what's happened to allow this to happen. And the cool part is this shocks me all the time. I'll be getting dressed and or undressed or something. I catch a glimpse in the mirror. It's like, whoa, you're smaller than you used to be, or you look stronger here, or your body's changing shape. Like, it shocks me because I'm no longer obsessed with it, and it's just happening. What I've always dreamed would happen is actually happening because I practice what I preach, and I am coming at it from a mind-body perspective, a self-love perspective, instead of just, I gotta lose weight. That never worked for me. Okay, so the very real habits that have shifted in my life to allow me to lose weight, and I'm going to just let you know and show you the motivation behind it so you can start to do these things for yourself. So the very first real here and now habit that I've noticed is I drink more water, and in different times. So I've always drank a lot of water, and I've always known you should drink water. You should, to flush fat and to this. So it would always be kind of like a drill sergeant thing. Like, I got to drink 8 cups, or I got to do this. And now I notice that my motivation to drink water is almost more of like insurance to keep my body flowing well. So I picture, if I realize I haven't drank water in a couple hours, I will do it because I love myself. And I'm going, here, body, and I can just feel what it does even just as it hits my stomach, I feel like my cells all kind of inflame up, and that's, my nudge to say yes. So the other times that I drink water is right before bed. I will have a couple big gulps of water, and my motivation is, here you go, body. Like, while we lay here tonight and you do all the beautiful things that you do overnight, here's some water to just lube everything up and make sure that everything is, you have what you need to take care of me. So the motivation is, I'm taking care of my body so it can take care of me. And this is also the same in the morning. Before I do anything, I drink some water. Not because I should, it's actually from love. It's like, okay, my body and my system is just kind of getting going in the morning. Again, I want to give it some water, some sort of like some lubrication to kind of make sure everything's going to be digesting properly when I eat. It's out of love. And I'll go more into this, but the reason you're doing something is equally, if not more important than what you're actually doing. So I encourage you, when you drink water, take a moment to signal that it's in love. And if you're someone that's into crystals and stuff, I have a great friend who does this, and now I've started doing it, where she'll actually put crystals and stones in her water. So she'll look at the stone and know what it's about. You could look it up. Maybe it's about harmonizing male and female energy. Maybe it's about clearing away negative thoughts. Maybe the stone is for attracting abundance. Whatever it is, she'll wash the stone and she'll put it in her water bottle for the day. And it's a visual and energetic reminder that I'm doing this for love. I'm doing this to take care of myself. So that habit of drinking more water, yes, will allow my body to release weight because it's in a good state. It's in a calm state. It's in a taken care of state. So it can now focus on things like shedding weight and detoxifying and all of that. Because if your body's not taken care of, it's lacking nutrients, lacking sleep, lacking water, it's not going to focus on losing weight. Losing weight's almost like a luxury to it at that point. It's just trying to cope. So by drinking more water, you're showing your body, I'm taking care of you. And now it will get busy with the things that'll make you the most healthy, which in your case, if it's weight loss, definitely you'll start to lose weight. So the second very real habit that has changed in my life in this recent shift is I've been getting up really early in the morning before my family's awake. Often my husband will get up with me, and having either a yoga or a meditation time. And I don't put any rules on it. This isn't about getting in an extra half an hour of yoga. This is about me. This is about my own headspace, starting my day in a calm place, and I'll put on meditation music or whatever feels right. Sometimes I light a candle. I usually sip hot water. I put out my yoga mat and I just see what happens. Sometimes I lay there for half an hour meditating. If I've got something in my mind I want to ask guidance on, or just want to put out for my day, visualize my day. Sometimes I'm doing yoga like freestyle. I'm just doing like really gentle stretches to wake my body up. Sometimes I will put on a yoga video and start my day with something calm, and then go into Shavasana and make that a meditation. Sometimes I just sit there with my eyes open, looking around. It's quiet and dark, and it's me time. So this again signals to my body, I'm willing to take care of you. I honor your mental space and trust that when you're taken care of, you will release the weight. I don't get up early to burn calories. I don't get up early to drink a detox drink that will make me lose weight. I get up early to spend that time with myself, to channel my intuition, to grow a stronger connection to this universal source, and just to my day, to my life. I reflect. I'm in a very positive, gratitude-filled state, and that is good for me. That can show my body you can release safety weight. We are safe. We are calm. Because when your energy all day, every day is go, 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 and you're busy and you're reacting to kids or to bosses or projects you've got going on, you're in a very heightened active state. And again, your body's not going to focus on shedding and releasing weight because it's just trying to cope with the stimulus, with what's going on. So we need to balance that active state, which is very important, that masculine energy, that go, 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 with the feminine, the more receptive, the more creative, the more intuitive. So that's one way I do that. And I know intuitively, and I see the results. My body changes when I'm kind to it. So that's another real habit that's changed. I get up early now and I spend anywhere from half an hour to 2 hours with myself, and it is beautiful. And even since doing that, my body is releasing weight. It's safety weight. It can chill out and become its most natural state. So the third habit that has changed in my deepening of self-awareness and self-love is I no longer snack at night. And the thing here is, unless I want to. So for a long time, when I walked away from diets, I would snack at night. And I walked away from diets so I didn't tell myself you can't. So what I started doing is picking, as healthy options as I could that day. Sometimes it was chips, sometimes it was granola, sometimes it was oats, air popped popcorn with coconut oil and salt, whatever. But I would normally snack each night and I just let it roll off. It didn't bother me. Once I walked away and I got clear with what I need, I felt like I needed it. It was good time. It would be, me and my husband would watch a funny show and I'd have a snack and it felt good. And I knew that if it served me, I would do it. And if it wasn't serving me, there'd come a point where my inner voice would speak and I would listen. So I just let it for years. And I was still losing weight in this time. It didn't stop me from losing weight. But I've noticed recently the desire is pretty much gone. I have my tea and I don't want to snack anymore. And since that stopping of snacking, I've noticed my body releasing weight. Again, it can't come from a place of should. You can't just, or it won't serve you to hear this and just go, okay, no more snacking at night. I can't do it. We need to think from love because I'm sure you've tried to not snack at night before. And what you haven't tried before, maybe, is doing it out of love. So this is somewhere I got to, and now I don't, except when I want to. So last night I had made these oat chocolate peanut butter bars, and when I sat down with my tea and our funny show, I just wanted it, and I just had it, and it was fine, and it wasn't like it made me gain weight or threw me off. It's fine, and probably tonight I won't feel the need to. So that's something very real that has shifted, but because of self-love. Not because I had to, or it's a diet, or don't snack after 8 p.m. It's not because of that. So if you're right now someone who snacks and you wish you wouldn't, try shifting what you're snacking. Try just making it a little bit more whole or a little bit more simple. And pay attention to your inner guidance. Do you need that food? Would it make you happy? That's the best question to ask. Is it coming from a place of love? And would it make you feel happy? And to be honest, sometimes popcorn makes me feel happy. It comes from a place of love, of relaxation, of like, I'm okay. This is fun. So just let yourself play with that. But that's a real habit that has changed and with no effort. And I know that that's helped release sort of the next level of weight as I go on my journey. So the last habit and very real thing that has changed since really focusing on self-love instead of dieting is the way that I cope with life has completely changed. So no matter what our life looks like, whether we have a good life or a stressful life or a busy life, we're always coping with the daily stressors, whether it's traffic or we check our bank account, we don't like what we see, we get a text from someone that's attached to a lot of like, that person is really either dramatic or they have something in us that makes us go, ugh, or someone says something that triggers us, or world events. We're always looking to cope. And I've always coped by numbing or looking outside myself. So either like I gotta go out and distract myself, or I need to like actually alter my state, like drink or something like that, or hide away or something. I was always coping with either restricting food, binging on food, whatever. I was always coping with something like that. And the very real thing that has changed in this massive shift is that now I see coping as a need for self-love. Because again, if we don't feel safe, we're going to be holding on to weight, we're going to be holding on to patterns and habits and food that doesn't serve us and emotional states that don't serve us. We're going to be holding on to basically everything that doesn't feel good because our body's trying to cope. And so now I see self-care every day in every way that I can, from little to big. Self-care reduces the need to cope. But when life comes up and something triggers you and stuff happens, we all are dealing with very real stuff. When stuff happens, I now look at it like, how can I take care of myself through this time? So if your friend had someone close to them pass away, you'd never say, get drunk and forget about it. I mean, you might go like, let's go for drinks and forget about it. But overall, you'd never give them that advice. Just numb yourself, bury it down. You would want to be there for them in that time of coping. You'd hope, you'd even say, take care of yourself, sweetie, because you'd know that that's what they need to do. But when it comes to us, sometimes it's hard to see that. So one thing I really do that's different than ever is the way that I cope is completely different. I might go out, if I'm in a stressful time, I might go out and buy myself a really nice tea, or I will do yoga. I'll get up extra early for that time. I'll make sure that time happens. I will run myself a bath. I will do things that make me feel good. Often when I'm stressed or if I feel like I'm coming down with a cold, I'll drink extra water and I'll rest and I'll treat myself the way I've always known I should, but the love wasn't there to fuel that. So what I'm really starting to see is as we love ourselves, our physical habits change, which then physically allow us to release weight without trying. The only shift that happens is all of a sudden self-love becomes the number one priority. And you just trust that through self-love, your body will find its healthiest way. So instead of you controlling it like I have to weigh 130 pounds or I have to be a size whatever, let it go, man. Let it go and trust in yourself. Fuel yourself with self-love and care, whatever that looks like for you. You can take a really quiet moment and ask yourself, if I took care of myself, do I believe that I would be able to release the weight and adapt new, healthier behaviors and have a happier life? Do you think that? If I took care of myself, do I believe that would, end or result in weight loss or a healthier body, clearer skin, better digestion? And I hope the answer there is yes. So we need to just do daily little actions to bring you closer to that place where you understand that self-love and self-care equals less weight. The way that your body looks, this might trip you out. The way that your body looks is and feels, of course, is a direct indicator of your self-love. Like, let that sink into every being of you. As you take care of yourself, your body will take care of itself. It really just will. You take care of yourself, your body takes care of yourself, and pretty soon you'll all of a sudden notice, and it's quick, when you really commit to self-love instead of weight loss, self-care instead of weight loss, it happens fast. It's unbelievable. So I just want to really have you know that you can do anything you want with your body. And if you focus on happiness and taking care of yourself, it will get to a place that you've only dreamed of and you won't have the struggle. But as long as you're trying to only focus on weight loss or control where you think you need to go, like I need to be this weight or I need to be this size, that is when it will continue to be a struggle. And it'll continue to be a struggle until eventually you realize this truth anyways and you come back to self-love. So why not start it now? Why not trust yourself now to just figure it out? Just say, that sounds really great. Self-care sounds like a really great place. I do believe that if I was healthy and happy, that would come along with taking care of myself and loving myself and being proud of yourself for all that you've done, looking at all the things you didn't do as just that wasn't available to you in the time, and you were just always trying to do the best you could with what you had, and you didn't know this until now. So self-love is the very real way to lose weight quickly and have it stay off. And you just need to start small and know that you can do it. And I'm always here for you. I really hope that this gave you something to really look at, why you do the habits you do. Is it fueled from love, or is it fueled because you think you need to lose weight? Because when you just get okay with yourself, your body will start to release the weight and you will start to trust in yourself. I love you, and I will talk to you so soon. Have a great day.